Wanna Be Here. So today I am here with an initial review and a hair dyeing video at the same time. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the hair dyeing a bit later in the video. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. The company that I will be reviewing hair for, can you take a wild guess? Take a wild guess. It is, of course, Hergivenhair. This is what the packaging looks like. They actually have upgraded their packaging. It's the same black box, but they have their logo and stuff on the back and their website. That is so cute to me. I just love this. It's so sleek. But yes, I will be reviewing for Hergivenhair today. If you've been with me on my channel for a while, you know I have reviewed hair for them in the past. So I will link all of those videos in the description box, and they will also be in the iCard section above. Be sure to check those videos out. I know those are some of my most popular videos on my channel. You all love the Kinky clip-ins, but they have recently came out with some new hair, and it is the Kinky blowout hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about that with you all. I decided to do this sit down video this way. Normally I would just show you guys the hair, do a voiceover, and be done with it, but I noticed that sometimes when I do voiceovers, you guys miss things and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe I should just come on, sit down, and talk to you all about the hair, you know, old-fashioned way, I guess. So they sent me 3 bundles of the Kinky blowout. The hair comes packaged really nicely, just like how the other hair has came packaged that I've gotten from them. I love how it is just so tight and secure. I'm going to go ahead and open up one of the bundles. So basically it gives you a product description. It lets you know, what you're going to be receiving. So I have the Wefted hair, Kinky blowout. The length is 14 inches and the weight is 100 grams, and it is in its natural color. So this is what the hair looks like. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So excited to try out this hair. So right off the bat, I noticed that the hair is a really soft. Like, oh my goodness, this hair might be softer than my Kinky bundles and clip-ins that I've gotten from Hergivenhair. Like it's I'm kind of shocked at how soft it is. It's like extremely soft. As you can see, this is what the texture is. So it is Kinky blowout, meaning that it's going to mimic African American hair when we press out our hair, or if you have a relaxer and you know your relaxer is getting old or whatever like that, if you are permed. But yeah, it's gonna mimic natural hair when it is straightened, and that's what I really like about it, because I don't really care for long bone straight hair. It's really not my thing, but I really do like this. It is in 14 inches. I don't even have my measuring tape, but I'll measure it later. But as far as any gray hair, I do not see any gray hair within this bundle. My past bundles from Hergivenhair did not have any gray hairs in them either, from what I could remember. No. Yeah, it looks really nice. It is like a deep, dark brown. I don't think the camera is doing the color justice, but this is the natural color. The odor smells just like the other hair, and I always says it smells like burnt hair, kinda like flat ironed hair to me. I don't know, it always smells like that, but once you wash it and everything, that smell goes right away. It is a really full, I mean, this bundle is like so full. These are the ends. They're not super duper full, but they're not super duper thin as well. You can easily just go ahead and cut the bottom off if you want your ends to be a lot fuller. And yeah, I got all of my bundles in a 14 inch. And I will be making a full wig out of these, out of the hair. So this is another one of the bundles. So if I could compare the two, they look pretty much the same. Yeah, they look exactly the same. What I really love about Hergivenhair's hair is the hair is really low luster. I noticed that it's not super shiny. Even my Kinky bundles weren't super shiny, and this Kinky blown straight is not shiny at all. So it does match your hair to a T. That's what I really like. So this is the other bundle. So these are the bundles here. The 3 bundles. This one seems to be a little bit more crinkly and not as fluffy, because I did take one of them. I think this is the one I took out of the pack, and I was combing it and brushing it and playing with it, and so it's a little bit more bigger and fluffy now. But these are the 3 bundles, so I'm gonna take one of them and I'm gonna run my fingers through and see if I get any shedding. Let's see. No shedding so far. So far so good. Oh, there's a little strand right here. So I got one strand in here from just rubbing my fingers through it. So if you're one to, shedding bothers you, then you can go ahead and seal your wefts. Me personally, I'm not going to seal my wefts because I'm just going to sew this down to a dome cap. So, I mean, I don't really find the need for that, but everyone is different. Hergivenhair also sent over a 14-inch closure as well. So this is what the closure looks like. And then here is the lace here. It is a free parting. I don't know if you all can tell here, but yeah, you can part this wherever you like. You can part this wherever you like. No, but you can part it wherever you like, so that's really nice. So let's compare it to one of the bundles and see if it matches. So this is the closure and this is the bundle. If I have to say so, the closure just looks a little bit more crinkly. Well, actually, you know what? They match pretty well, because this bundle is like really crinkly. So yeah, the closure matches pretty well. It does seem a little bit crinkly. I can't even say that right. But also, I have to say that I wish that the closure was a lot thicker. Like, this is really thin to me compared to how the bundles are. I mean, like when I twist my finger around it, I mean, this is really not a lot of hair. So I just wish it would have been just a tad bit thicker, because I feel like if this does shed, there won't be much hair left, because it's not a lot of hair. It's kind of thin. But yeah, that's the only thing that I would definitely change about the closure is the thickness. But I do like it. So far so good. The closure smells exactly like the hair. And then they also sent over their new scarf. It's like a band type of thing that you put on your head at night to protect your bundles. I have to be completely honest. I only prefer satin. And this seems to be like a satin cotton blend, because I can feel that it's very slippery, but it's not silk. And I said satin, it's not silk. So I don't know if this will be drying to the hair. So I will have to test it out and let you all know if this will be drying to the hair or not. You're supposed to just put this along your bundles. Like if you want to sleep with your wig on, or you get clip-ins, you just put this on and you kind of pull it up so it kind of like stands across your hair. But in the next video that I do about this hair, I will demonstrate this. Also, I forgot to mention, with your hair comes a pamphlet, as you all know, that explains to you the maintenance and how to care for your hair. So I think that's really good for beginners. If you're a beginner with the bundles, this is going to be very helpful for you. But I can honestly say, just treat your hair like you would treat your own hair, and it will work out for you. So of course I have to put this hair to the test. So I'm going to be dyeing it. I'm going to bleach it and dye it, to be exact. If you guys do not remember, I did dye my Kinky bundles from Hergivenhair, and those did really well with the bleaching process. So now I'm going to see if the bleaching changes the texture of these bundles at all, to see if they dry them out, because they seem to be really soft, so really moisturized and really bouncy and fluffy. So I'm going to go ahead and bleach this hair and see what happens. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is the hair before we start the bleaching process. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this L'Oreal Quick Blue Lightener, I believe that's what it's called, and I'm going to pour it into my mixing bowl. Be sure to put on gloves, everyone, before dyeing here. And then I'm just going to add my 10 volume developer to the powder to get the bleach going. You just want to go ahead and mix it until it gets into a really smooth consistency. As you all know, I am not a cosmetologist, so if you do not feel comfortable with bleaching your own bundles, you can have someone else do it. And I'm just adding a little bit more developer in until I get it to that really cream consistency. Once it's really creamy, you want to go ahead and lay out your bundle. I decided to go ahead and spray my bundle down with a little bit of water because this hair is pretty thick, and I felt like that would help me get the bleach through the hair a lot better, which it actually really did. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but I did. So here I'm just applying the bleach. I'm starting off at the ends and then I'm working my way up to the top, and just making sure I get the bleach all the way through the hair really nicely. And as you can see here, I'm just applying the bleach all the way up to the top. I'm not gonna bleach the hair all the way to the root because I still want the roots to be really dark so that they will blend in with my hair. It's kind of like I'm doing an ombre effect, but not really, if you know what I mean. So I'm just continuing to apply the bleach, and I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna kind of spruce out the dye so that it's not like a straight line right across, because I don't want it to be a harsh straight line of where the color starts and ends. And then I'm just taking my hands here and bringing the bundle together, smoothing the bleach through the bundle to make sure that it gets on every part of the hair. And after doing that, I'm going to take some aluminum foil and wrap the bundle in the aluminum foil. This will help the hair lighten a lot quicker. I let the bleach sit in the hair for about an hour because the hair is super dark, and sometimes when hair is really dark, it takes a while for the hair to lighten. And then as you see here, I am just doing the same thing to the closure, just working my way up but not all the way to the roots. Once I get done doing that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the closure as well. I didn't show it on camera, but once I let the bleach sit on the hair for about an hour, I went ahead and rinsed it out. Now it's time to apply our color, and this is the color I'll be using. Everything will be linked in the description box below. To this dye, you do not have to apply any developer with it, so I'm just adding in some conditioner just to make the consistency a little bit more creamy, because if you dyed hair before, you know that it can be really thick, and you want it to be a little bit thinner so that it can spread across the hair a lot easier. Once I get that all mixed up, I'm going to start applying it to the hair. I have to say the hair was still really extremely soft once I rinsed out the bleach. As you can see, I bleached the hair into this like goldish brown color. That's how light I wanted to go, because I wanted my color to still be on the darker side. I didn't want it to be super vibrant. So you can bleach your hair to the desired blonde that you want to. Before I forget, I also want to let you all know that I let the color sit on the hair for almost 4 hours because I ended up going out to eat with my friend and I left the color sitting. But trust me guys, it was all good. It turned out fine. In here, I'm just smoothing out the bundle just to make sure that the color gets on all parts. And this is all of the hair once I applied the color, and then I'm just applying aluminum foil to trap in the heat so that the color will take to the hair a lot quicker. Alright, and here's the finished look of the color. I really like the color. I like how it is still dark tone because that's what I was going for. I didn't want it to be super vibrant. And a few of the spots you can still see the brown from when I bleached it because the color didn't adhere to those spots for some reason. But I'm okay with that. I'm still going to go ahead and install the hair. Like I told you all before, I am not a professional, but I am really happy with the results of the hair because I wanted to go for an emerald like teal color green, and it came out how I wanted it to come out. So I'm so excited to install the hair, so you guys will just have to stay tuned for my styling tutorial to see how the hair is going to come out. Also be sure to check out the description box for more information on the hair, and also Hergivenhair will be having their anniversary sale coming up really soon, so you can get some money off of your bundles. So be sure to check that out in the description box below. Everything will be linked. I just want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.